Heather is back with the bullshit. Yes, she is. So basically, in this video, she did one of the most disrespectful things that I think she could have done, and went and actually made this video for kids. Like, I don't know who wants their children out there listening to this woman who used to be on a reality TV show ramble on about the government being after her, everyone doing her wrong. There's always something new, but it still falls underneath paranoia. And oh my God. And then she wraps it up by singing us a beautiful song about the government. Enjoy.
Xavier and I are doing as well as can be expected, plus a little more. So better than average, I would say. I have been going over on a day-to-day my list of credentials for the children in the audience who don't know what the word credentials mean. That word means, what are your qualifications and accomplishments that set you apart from your demographic? And it's important to lean into your credentials because your credentials are investments into your future and into opportunity that the real world will offer to you. So I have been going over my work history. I've been discussing how I was actually living in a really uncomfortable financial situation, despite the fact that my credentials were actually really great when you dig down and look at what I was doing. Above average work, and I mean that in the most humble way possible, but also the most true way possible, exhausting myself at every given opportunity to show up for the people who I love. And now we're at a space in our lives where we need the same back from our sponsors. So some of the sponsors seem to have quote unquote broken bad. They've been making the allegation that they were going to quote unquote bad word us, starts with an F, and that they were attempting to create some narratives to keep us from our child, Weston, and my other 3 children, as you know. So what I need from everyone is their most honest and truthful recollection of experience and interaction and information with regards to myself and Xavier and our identities. Also, I would like to reiterate that there has been a very obvious effort being made to omit both myself and Xavier from certain demographics of technological advancement. And again, I want to say this in the most humble way possible. I know about technological advances that were a thing probably 30 years ago. And most people in this demographic don't know anything about them. I also know technological advancements that I learned about 10 or 15 years ago when they were in their very early development stages, probably less than 5 years old entirely. So I do feel a tad bit of resentment with regards to this demographic for intentionally doing whatever they've been doing to hold me back from upgrading my cell phone, my connectivity devices, unlocking the cell phone that I have on my person at all times. And I would like to be permitted the right, as is my right in this country, along with every other citizen and human being who lives here, to educate myself and to pursue happiness. And with that being said, I'm going to close this live broadcast with a little song that I like to call the preamble of the United States Constitution. And it goes like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves. and our posterity do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyhow, that is the truth. And I would like to ask all of you in the audience to go ahead and review the preamble of this fine country, and ask yourselves, is allowing for financial, physical, environmental, or sexual assault part of the pursuit of happiness and liberty? Is that part of domestic tranquility? I would argue that no, it's not, and that it should not be allowed for any person, place, thing, human, child, animal, etc. Have a good day, you guys.